Good day to all of you. You are back with Pure Vision YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about a very common condition called dry eyes. A lot of people are asking, a lot of people have question, why dry eyes coming and what can we do? How can we avoid dry eyes? So let me give little instructions about what is dry eyes. Dry eyes is like when your tears cannot stay in your eye, or if your tear quality is not good, if your tear glands are not stimulate enough, you will get dry eyes. It's something like dry skin, that if you're too much exposed to sand, or if you expose too much sun and all, then you realize your skin is dry. The same thing can apply for the eyes also. The front surface of the eye getting dry. So is there age limit for this? No, actually, though, like maybe 10-15 years before, we found dry eyes only with ladies at 50s, like when they are facing their menopause conditions. But now to say, dry eyes is some condition which we even find with children. One of the most problem with the most condition, like cause for dry eyes is like when you are too much exposed to the digital device, especially the phone, laptop, and the computers. So because these digital devices can always bring blue light, which is excessive blue light, can make your eyes tired, fatigue, and dryness. Okay, so symptoms, what you feel, like you feel itchy eyes, and sometimes you feel it's hard to blink, and when you blink also you feel like the eyes are burning, and maybe you start tearing, and those are the conditions. And sometimes it makes your vision also bad, like you will get blur vision, double vision, and maybe at once you cannot focus. So these things can be with dry eyes. And how dry eye comes is like, okay, when you are exposed to the digital devices, I was telling you, and maybe when you are with the digital devices, you are in air conditioned surroundings. Sometimes you are under a fan, sometimes you are with wind. So these things also can cause dry eyes. And especially when you're working on laptop or desktop, laptop will not have this issue, but desktop, always make sure your desktop is little below than your eye level. Because what happen, if your desktop is little over than your eye level, your eyes has to be open wide to see something on top and to get the screen. So there, when you open your eyes too much, the front surface of the eye is contaminating with the atmosphere, so that also can make it dry. So it's better to have you have your computer or your laptop little beyond your eye level, so your eyes will not be open such wide. So this is something. And also I will be talking about 20-20-20 rule. Like, this is not practical, but something that you can keep it in your mind. Like, you work for 20 minutes at a stretch and then have 20-second rest. During the 20-second rest, you can always watch outside as much as possible, maybe far away, 20 feet away, and maybe turn your eyes right around and relax your eye muscles a bit. This is something that you can do. And also complete blink. Now when we are working with some interest, you will forget to blink, and as far as you blink, you will feel that your eyes are burning, sometimes tears are coming out. So this complete blink is something that you can do to avoid dry eyes. Maybe after 10-15 minutes, at least 2-3 times complete blink, concentrate on blink and do it. So this will always revitalize your eye front surface. This is something you can do. And also increase your water, like drinking water. You can add additional bottle of water for your day-to-day life, just to avoid dry eyes. And blinking, okay, make sure your screen is in the right place, and add little bit of water, more than what you normally take. And think about your vitamins, minerals, omega-3, and fresh fruits and vegetables, to avoid dry eyes. What else you can do? Especially ladies who are using eye makeups, I'm reminding you, at the end of the day, please remove all your makeups and make sure your eyelids are clean. When your eyelids are clean, the tear glands will be functioning as normal. So this is what we sometimes forget, because even though we clean, sometimes little bit of makeup can stay in your eyelids, and that will disturb the tear circulation. So this is something you can do. Plus, having all that, like also your sunglasses and your spectacles. If you are facing digital devices all the time, make sure that you are with digital protected lenses in your prescription, in your glasses. And otherwise, when you are outside with the sun and when you are in windy situations, make sure you are with ultraviolet protective, otherwise UV protected sunglasses. This is very important for people who face dry eyes. Failing which, now you do all these things, still your eyes are burning, still you have redness in your eye, itching and pain in your like eye, and sometimes vision blur and things. What you do in the night, what you can do is warm compress. It's very important. You take a hot towel and put it on top of the eyes and leave it for a few seconds, and whenever the water whenever it becomes cool, you can again reheat it and put it back. Maybe you can try this 2 3 times a day at the end of the day. So these are the things that you should know, and you should know how to avoid dry eyes. In case if none of these are working, that means you have little bit of severe dry eyes, your optometrist or your ophthalmologist will recommend eye drops. So if you've been recommended eye drops, they will tell you when to put, how to put and everything. But remember, you will never put eye drops here in this corner. If I ask you where you put eye drops, most of them says that eye drops has to be here. You put it here, but remember, you're not supposed to put eye drops here. If you put eye drops here, what happened, it just pour down, and that's the end of it. It doesn't go and circulate on the eye. But you have to put eye drops somewhere here, look up and put the eye drops in the middle of the eye, and wait for a while till it gets among the eye. Then only you are supposed to look down. So these are the little things that you can think about dry eyes to get avoid dry eyes. And hopefully we'll meet once again with some important video on vision and eye care. Thank you very much and happy weekend.